Hi friends, it's Gwen. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am doing my collective haul for April, May, and June. Kind of crazy. I have over 20 things to show you, and I'm probably not going to talk about them each individually a lot, or at least I'm going to try not to, because I have a lot to get through and I don't want this video to be like a million years long. So I'm doing this collective haul today, even though it isn't technically the end of June. I'm kind of pre-filming this because my IKEA bookshelves are coming today. I'm so excited, you guys. I've wanted these shelves for over 5 years, and now I'm finally getting them because I'm finally in a house that can like store them and have all of my books in one place. So I'm really excited about it, but I figured instead of just having them stacked up, I can have them ready to go on my shelves by doing this haul today. So I have a couple different categories. I have some that I was gifted, some that I was sent for review, and then ones that I bought. And the ones that I bought is the huge stack. So I'm going to start with things that I was gifted. My secret sister sent me this Think Happy, Be Happy Art Inspiration Joy book, and I have showed this before because this is actually my second copy of it, but it's just filled with little quotes and I really like it. So every day I open it, and today I got why fit in when you're born to stand out. So I think that's really cute, and it's super fun. It's handheld, so you can like carry it around with you. She also sent me this, The Happy Book, a journal to celebrate what makes you happy, and I really like this one as well. It was also on my wish list, and it just kind of has, it's kind of like a cross between a Wreck This journal and like another type of journal, like for happiness. It tells you like things to write about, things to color, and I'm really excited about this. So it's half journal, half like Wreck This journal, and I'm just really excited about it because I've wanted it for a very long time. It'll be great to go ahead and dive into this summer. My sorority sister Misty also gifted me a journal. And we always say this, I think like every sorority girl does, but it's Love You to the Moon and Back. And she got me this journal that says Love You to the Moon and Back, and then on the back it has a crescent moon. The cool thing about this is that the words do glow in the dark, and I just really like that, and it has stars on top of each page. But it's just a spiral bound journal, and I'm just going to add it to my collection, but I really do love this. And then also, not gifted or anything like that, I got a planner, and it is I am very busy, and I absolutely love this journal. It has the tabs, and it's just, I love it. The elastic, the color, the size, the gold. I absolutely love this planner. I bought it myself. I believe I got it, I had a coupon, so like I got money off. But if you want a complete flip through of this or any spreads shown or anything like that once I start using it, just let me know in the comment section below. It doesn't start until August, but I am more than happy to do a flip through of like what the layout is and stuff like that. Like I said, just let me know in the comments. Let's move on to the books that I received for review. A couple publicists reached out to me this month. And one of them was for this, The Kingdom of Oceania, and this book is set in like Hawaii, so it's really kind of cool. The names are very Hawaiian, and the author did actually write, Dear Gwendolyn, best wishes and aloha, Mitchell Charles. So he did personalize it for me and send it to me. It took me forever to get this book because it was in the middle of my move and I wasn't able to check my mail, and then I finally got it. So I think this is like a fun cover. I do have a picture of this on my Instagram, so you can kind of see what's going on with that. I also showed this earlier in one of my videos, but it is this Brain Freeze journal, which I'm also really excited to use this summer. It looks like an ice cream sandwich, so I have that. I recently received, and I showed in my Snapchat story, I Take You by Eliza Kennedy, and I have heard mixed reviews on this book, but I figured I would go ahead and give it a shot and see what I think. I received College Rules, How to Study, Survive, and Succeed in College. I have already flipped through this. I did not read it cover to cover, but I'm probably going to host this in a giveaway closer to the start of the new school year. From the Fiction Guild, I got Sister Dear, and this is one that really intrigues me. It's kind of like a thriller. Someone's convicted of a crime that they didn't commit, and I love the cover. I love the colors, and I'm really excited about this one. This is one that I will probably do a giveaway of just because I don't think I'll have time to read it. But it is The Buried Symbol, The Runes of Something, Book 1. And I will send this from the author himself. I also showed this in an Instagram post, There Will Be Stars by Billy Coffey. I also really like this cover, and it sounds like a really good book, so I can't wait to get to that. And now let's move on to the huge stack of books that I have bought for myself and I know a little bit more about than the ones that I was sent for a review. If you watch my Snapchat stories, you'll know that I have been a subscriber of Uppercase Box since February of last year, so 2015. Two books that I received from them is The Girl Against the Universe. It's one of those stories, what happens to the girl that has nothing when she meets the boy that has everything. So it sounds like a really good summertime read, and look, it's an orange book, you guys. I don't have many of those. This recent Uppercase subscription, I got My Lady Jane. The story of Lady Jane, who is about to be married to a total stranger, and she's like twisted up in some plot to rob her cousin, and she's about to become queen. So this sounds really interesting. It's quite chunky, and it has deckled pages, which I loved. I also showed this in my Snapchat story. That's such a tongue twister. My Snapchat story, so go ahead and make sure to check that out. Just yesterday, Misty and I went to the thrift store and I finally picked up White Oleander because I've talked to Sylvia from Wish Fulfillment about this before. She really likes this book and she says, yes, definitely pick it up. But I've been to the same thrift store, you know, like 100 times. And every time I go there, I pick this up, I carry it around the store, and then I put it back and I never get it. So yesterday I was like, you know what? I'm just going to finally get it today. It was $3, so not bad for a hardcover. It's in pretty good condition. It's not in perfect condition, but it's in good condition, and it does have the dust jacket, and there's no like highlighting or anything like that. Just the dust jacket is a little worn in a couple places, but no biggie. I got it for $3, and that's much better than the original price of $24. So I finally have my hands on it, and we'll see when I read it. This is also a movie, and I have seen the movie several times, but I have not read the book. Obviously, it's about a girl that is sent through like different foster homes, and I don't know, I just think that I just remember like the movie being very atmospheric but very deep and just very like, I don't know, like cool in a way. Like, I don't know how to describe it, but anyway, finally got my hands on it. I also saw The Night Circus, which I talked about this in my magical realism video, that I wanted to check this one out, and I've had my eye on it for a couple years now, and I saw it at the thrift store yesterday for $1, so score, and it's in really good condition, so I'm excited about it. But this is a magical realism story about a circus that only happens at night in like the middle of a forest, I believe. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I also saw this by Alice Hoffman, and it's called The Third Angel. And Alice Hoffman, just that name like kind of stood out to me. And then I read the synopsis on the back because I had never heard of this book. And it's about, it says, weaves a magical and stunning original story that charts the lives of 3 women in love with the wrong men. And then it goes on to describe those 3 men and like those relationships, and it just sounds really interesting. And so I was like, yeah, for $1, I mean, I might as well pick it up and give it a go. I checked out my new library, and I actually took you along with me for a little bit and showed you a couple clips of my library, and I showed you the books that I got at the library sale. Those were the 50 Shades of Grey trilogies, 1, 2, and 3. So 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker, and 50 Shades Free. On that same trip, I also got the Kate Hudson book, Pretty Happy, and I've been making my way through this very slowly, but it's more about how she turned her life around and took control of it with food and exercise and like being in tune with her body. So I'm really enjoying it so far, and I will report back when I have completed it. I also showed you that I got Cuckoo's Calling by J.K. Rowling, but this is under her pen name. I hear a lot of people talking about, but I don't think I've actually like seen any reviews of this book. Yesterday, Misty and I went back to the library. She wanted to like check out some books, and so I let her do that. And then I got this for 50 cents, and this is Everything I Never Told You by Celeste Ng. And this is something that I have heard like countless people talk about. Some people love it, some people it's not really for them, but I'm really excited about it. And yeah, I finally got it, and it was only 50 cents. And the next set of books are ones that I actually paid full price for, so those were my bargain books. Here's my full price books. So I got, of course, The Unexpected Everything by Morgan Matson, because I love Morgan Matson. I've read pretty much all of her books, I think, and I saw this accidentally on someone's page the other day, or on their video the other day, but look at, oh, I love this. She did this in Since You've Been Gone, and I just love it when there's like unexpected things. And yeah, I'm so excited about this contemporary romance story about a politician's daughter's dog walking business. And shoot, there's a guy. I also picked up Mary Kay Andrews' newest book, The Weekenders, and I just love this cover, and her books are like so summery to me. Winter's Kiss, the third and final book, and The Winter's Trilogy by Marie Wartowski, and I can't wait to get to this. It is fantasy, so I'll probably wait until the fall to read it, unless I just like can't wait anymore. I got this in the bargain price section of Barnes & Noble. It's The Heart Has Its Reasons, and the cover just really drew me in, and then when I read about the synopsis, it just like, I was like, yeah, I definitely got to get that. So it's about this esteemed college professor who is in Madrid, and then after 20 years her husband just ups and leaves her for another woman, and being in a different setting and just the story alone, I was like, yes, sounds so good, let me get it, because it was like $5. And then last but not least, I finally got my hands on a copy of Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. I have heard mixed reviews about this. In the very beginning I was hearing a lot of positive reviews for it and everybody was loving it, and then towards the end I started hearing a couple negative reviews about like ableism and a couple of other things. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to feel about it, but I'm really excited about it because there's a movie as well, and then I can see if I like the movie or the book and all of that. So I think this would be a perfect one to read in the summer, so I can do both, like read the book and watch the movie. So those are all of the books that I have to show you for my last 3 months of April, May, and June. I hope you've enjoyed this book haul. Maybe you found something that you would like to add to your wish list or something you want to buddy read with me. Just let me know in the comment section down below. Don't forget to let me know if you want to see inside my planner. And that's really all I have for you today. All of these beautiful books are going to go on my new bookshelves, and I'm so freaking happy. But that's all I have for you today. I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!